Hey guys, and welcome to the second episode of DeLady in Wonderland. And my gosh, I was reading all your comments, and it's so awesome to see you guys are so enthusiastic about this park and the theme I'm going for. You guys gave me so many great ideas. It's crazy. Like, seriously, I really want to um, uh, take a look at some of your comments because seriously, not everything I'm gonna use, but the inspiration you give me, and we should give everyone who wants to try out this awesome theme. Like, your imagination can go crazy, right? So let me just start with some of your comments because, oh, seriously, it's so cool to see all of your ideas and how enthusiastic you guys are. Okay, so let's start by I'm gonna answer your questions as well. So it's not only the ideas, but yeah, I really want to share this with you guys. Okay, so we got MVP Lois. Says, I love the idea, but maybe less nature and more Wonderland, more candies and bright colors. So this is more a question than really like the ideas, but I got you in this point, but I really think that it really fits the theme to make a little bit of a dense foresty area, and within that make the park really crazy. Because I think if I'm gonna use lots of candies as trees and bushes, it will over time will be getting boring and quite the same. So I really get your point, but I believe that it will be too much if I'm gonna use that. I tried to use lollipops as trees at this main street area, but there were too much in front of the building, so I thought no. For this small little main street area, I'm not going for that. But we are gonna use lots of colors, of course, and lots of awesome stuff. Like I already told you in the first episode, I already finished myself the whole Main Street area, and I'm quite disappointed that I did because you guys gave me so many awesome ideas and I'm like, oh, I should have done that, or I should have done that, or used that. But still, I really hope you like how this Main Street area will turn out, of course. Someone at Blackbird SG also asked if we can recolor the trees, but we can't, unfortunately. But it is a good point because I didn't really use the colored trees we have, because we have like maybe the autumn colored trees. So maybe I could use those in the future. That could be a thing. So even though we can't recolor the trees, that would be, yeah, would be a nice idea to use some more colors in the trees. Okay, so then we go DRC 1985. How about the Silver Red and the Chocolate Factory indoor rides? Like, okay, the Chocolate Factory, it really was one of my inspirations to do this. Of course it is, because I use lots of chocolate, so that makes sense. But yeah, I really want to do an indoor ride. I'm not quite sure yet what kind of theme, because there are so many themes I would love to do, but I will get back to that in a few comments as well. Okay, so DL Fendo 1 says the brown water could be chocolate for a river rapids ride, and maybe there's a way by combining the water and smoke effects to make a marshmallow splash effect. I have no idea what you mean with a marshmallow splash effect, but it sounds really cool. And I've seen, I have no idea where, but I've seen someone making brown water. So I think it was the water with brownish something underneath. So we could go for a chocolate water area, but I don't really think that it will fit the water that is surrounding the island right now, but it could be a thing for an area. Absolutely, so thank you for that. And maybe you can somehow explain the smoke effects to make a marshmallow splash effect. I have no idea what you mean with that, but it sounds really funny. Okay, so Nathan Mendoza had some awesome ideas as well, like using pastel colors. That is absolutely a thing, and I think I'm really, well, it's not, maybe not really pastel, but at least bright colors and pastel as well. Yeah, I think I used them already a little bit in the Main Street area. Like this building you see right now was very difficult for me. Like, this was the first building I made, and I was like, damn, I really wasn't happy with how it turned out until the total end, because then I was like, yeah, it has something. And yeah, but it was really a little bit of a struggle, because I really didn't know how to use the pieces yet. And like, when you build further with these pieces, you then get used to them, and then it will be lots easier to use. So I felt that as well when I continued the Main Street area. But yeah, in the beginning I had quite a struggle to use different pieces in a different angle and that kind of stuff. I really hope you guys like it. Let me know, of course. Also, what did Nathan mention? The Baroque style buildings, which I truly love. But he also mentioned the rainbows. And then I was like, oh my gosh, I really should do something with a rainbow, because that would look so awesome in the skyline. But I haven't played Planet Coaster today, so I couldn't really try it out. But I'm really already thinking, like, how can I make a rainbow not with like 10,000 pieces and look very nice? So I'm still thinking of that, and I really would love to make a rainbow somewhere in the skyline, heading to one of the areas into the park, and then make something awesome at the end of that rainbow. That would be so awesome. So thank you so much for that idea. It's really cool. And also magical mythical creatures like unicorns, if that's available in the game. Well, that isn't a thing. We don't have that. Well, who knows what we will get in the update somewhere in April. But for now, I think it will be so hard to make unicorns. I'm not really into the art pieces. I really would love to use them more, but it's very difficult. You have people, and I will get back to that in this series, that are so good in using those art pieces. They can create everything, and I'm so jealous, because you need to have so much patience, and you really need to be so creative to use to make, like, for example, a nose, or I don't know, whatever, some kind of puppet with a nose, and then you're like, what do I use for a nose? You know what I mean? So you really need to think even more out of the box to know how to use certain pieces to create something you want, and then place it on the right way that it won't look like ugly as hell. So it's really hard. So yeah, I might get in a hand of someone for some kind of creatures at least, but that will be for later. And colorful lights, of course. Colorful lights are very important in this game, even though I really still are used to use lots of natural colors. I am already trying to use more of the blue lights and the purple pinkish lights and that kind of stuff, and it really fits so well in this theme. So yeah, you will see that in the Main Street area as well. I don't think it's really on this particular episode, but in a few next episodes I really use them, you will see. Someone commented in Dutch, so I will translate it. Ilse van Eyck. And that was such a great idea as well. Like to make path out of candy. So using the natural path with candies. I really haven't thought about that yet, but that is such a great idea. So I really, really want to do something like that, but I can't do that for the whole park, even though I really would love to do that, like have the whole park with the same kind of path. But yeah, it will definitely ruin my FPS. So until I have a new computer, no, I don't think I can do it all over the place, but it's definitely a thing. So thank you so much for that. Let's see, what do we have? The Bat 6 in real life, I think it's pronounced that way. Maybe use lollipops for light posts. And to be honest, I didn't use them on purpose because I really don't want to like this Main Street area is already quite busy, so I really went for the standard light posts in this area, and I think I will go for some themed areas in this park, and then I will go for some more lollipops or crazy light posts in that certain area, but not for everywhere. I really don't feel like doing that in all areas for now. But who knows, maybe I will in the future. It really sounds very cool, so I will definitely use it at some point. Let's see, what did we have? Monica von Koller. Also would be cool to do like a chessboard or a topiary garden themed after the Queen of Hearts. Now that is so something I really would love to do. I'm a little bit afraid of the cars though, because yeah, I just really need to try that out. But then we also get back to the art pieces, so that could be a struggle, but I would love to do something like that. But then again, I don't want to do that much of rebuilds, but it's kind of just, you want to do that, right? In Lady of Wonderland, it feels right to do something like that. So yeah, I might go for something like a chessboard themed and topiary garden themed area with the Queen of Hearts, of something related to that. That is such a cool idea as well. And an area with clocks inspired by the White Rabbits. This theme gives so many ideas. Indeed, it does, Monica. It's so cool. Like, my head is exploding with all your ideas. Like, I can do this, I can do that, and there's so many awesome themes. And I'm kind of hoping, because someone asked me, like, if you finish the park and you still have time or FPS, would you go further with the park if you want to? Yes, of course I would do that. I would love to do that. And who knows, maybe I'm having my computer sooner than that, so I can really just expand this park as much as I want to. That will be so cool, right? Or maybe I just quit with a smaller park because I'm just totally happy with it, how it turned out to be. We will see about that, right? What did we have? Of course, Patrick Redden. One idea for a dark ride is kind of Alice in Wonderland themes. A trip down the rabbit hole with upside down rooms, floating tables and chairs, etc. It's just an idea, but it looks great. I really would love to do that. I really wanted to do that for a longer time, like the upside down rooms and that kind of stuff, but I wasn't really working on a dark ride that fits that theme, but now we do have a park that totally fits that theme. So yeah, I think I can say, like, I'm 100% sure that I'm gonna do something with a dark ride and something with upside down rooms, floating tables, chairs, and craziness. So yeah, that is definitely a thing. But thank you so much for commenting on that. Then we got Alex Ritchie. Good choice of a theme. There are lots Oh, there are lots you could do with it. Wonderland laid out like a giant chessboard, a fast-paced looping ride or coaster for the caucus race, a jumping launch ride for drink me potions, a dark ride for the journey down the rabbit hole, a water ride where you could visit the walrus, the carpenter, and the mock turtle, a roller coaster with plenty of hat choppers moments for the Queen of Hearts, train rides and coasters for Tweedledum and Tweedledee, a dark ride for the Jabberwocky, full of Borogrows, Bandersnatches and Mumrats, and a restaurant where you eat at the base of the caterpillar's mushroom, etc., etc. The possibilities are endless. Good luck and looking forward to seeing more. Wow. Aren't these like the most awesome ideas ever? Like seriously. I will get back to that caterpillar and mushroom for the future, but yeah, these are definitely ideas that I really would love to do something with. But then again, it's still really Alice in Wonderland, referred to Alice in Wonderland, so like everyone loves it, right? So why not use it more in this park? Like, I love it. And the only problem is that it will be some kind of copyright problems. So, yeah. That is the only thing. Like, I don't want to get in trouble. So, like, you can't really use the real Disneyland music because then you get striked and that kind of stuff. But I sure hope I won't get in any trouble with recreating or using ideas out of that movie. So that is a little bit something that holds me back of doing those kind of things. But still, I think if I ask you guys, would you like me to do more of Alice in Wonderland-ish things in the park? I'm sure that everyone is gonna say yes. Tell me if you don't and why not. What else? I totally believe you do. Okay, I think we got 2 more for now because the video is already almost ending. Make a ride based on It's a Small World in Disneyland. I would love to do that, but it will be hell of a time with all the puppets, and we'll go crazy with the FPS, and we'll go crazy with just lots of pieces. I would love to do that, but that will be something like you should do a series only about a dark ride. I think that would be the best thing to do with that theme. But that was from Monkey Beats, by the way. And Mr. Anonymous says, please do a Rapunzel themed part in the park. I could imagine it would be great, or even Hansel and Gretel would fit even better because of the witch's hut. I totally agree on that. Hansel and Gretel would fit perfectly, but also the Rapunzel themed. I've seen something in the workshop of Rapunzel and it looks awesome. So yes, I would love to do something in the park as well with a Rapunzel tower or something like that, because it looks so gorgeous and it really fits this whole Wonderland theme. So thank you so much, Mr. Anonymous, for reminding me of that. Wow, I've talked a lot, guys. I totally did. And I really hope you liked this episode. Please let me know and give me all your great and amazing ideas, and I would love to read them. And let me know what you think of this area. There's lots of more funny and crazy things to come, so I really hope to see you in my next episode. And thank you guys so much for your amazing support and amazing comments. I really enjoy all of this and doing this for you guys. Bye guys.